Microphone. There we go. There should be sound coming through now. Microphone.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's
there
good.
There should be sound coming through now. Microphone.
Mute myself there. I don't want to hear that. Alright, well, this is my first stream in a while, and I'm not going to be doing any more videos on Wild West. If you haven't seen my previous video at all, definitely go check it out. I mean, I kind of talk about why I haven't been streaming on Wizard West lately, and that's, I mean, I don't got a lot to say else about Wizard West. I mean, they're not updating it. There's no more content. They don't plan on adding much more content. Just seasonal updates. You'll probably get like a Christmas spell. But other than that, though, I've been working on a new game. Originally, in this video, I did show it a while back. But that was more like a Terminator, post-apocalyptic, fighting robots sort of game. And I couldn't really see it going anywhere like a few weeks in. And I was like, I gotta turn this into a different direction. And then I was thinking, well, the PvP in Wizard West is great, right? But Wizard West, though, you'd think it'd be more Western. This is like a Harry Potter game still. Well, what I came up with, we don't need to see that, is a Western magic game. That's what I've come up with as a solution. So let's load this in. Okay, so this is the main menu here. I haven't put anything in here yet, just black. But I actually added races that you could pick. So far, only 3. They have different perks, and you could select it, you know, and that's sort of thing. Like humans, reduced mana. Here, let's just start with the mana and stuff and the guns. We'll get to races in a second. So I made this inventory system a while back for my pirate game I was going to make, but that fell through. And basically, you could dual wield. You can dual wield. And if I hold right click and I press F, it shoots that one, shoots that one, shoots that one, shoots that one. Or I could shoot both. You can put different stuff in each hand. I also have this very silly primary weapon I made. It's just a very long cannon. My guns are just crooked because of the package I'm wearing. But yeah, I like these guns. They're pretty nice. Obviously, they use mana at the bottom to shoot, and then it recharges. And you probably did see that I made some robots previously, but I did make a new enemy type to better suit this. I basically wanted these guys to be like kind of like the lower level enemies. They're like these little like possessed skeletons or whatever. You could kill them and stuff. And then they're like a little soul that possess the body flies out after you kill it. But I kind of want to make these guys like cannon fodder, you know. You could imagine some kind of like defend the town quest, and you got to save a bunch of villagers from these guys, you know, right? I mean, that could be something fun to do. Let's see. Oh yeah, also like if they like get close to you, yeah, they'll try to come at you a little bit if they get close, and then it hurts you. Ooh. I think I have spawn protection still. Not sure. But, yeah, that's the only enemy I have so far. I did have robots originally, like these guys here, but I I'll probably remake this into some kind of a hellhound. Ooh. But yeah, I plan on definitely adding more guns and stuff. I also added horses as well. Let's see. Why is there smoke coming out of the horse? I don't know. I thought I turned it off. But this though right here, it just kind of runs around. It's really neat. Yeah, I wanted to make it kind of like a summonable horse, a horse that you could summon, and just kind of ride it around. Maybe do some more stuff with it in the future, but mounts are definitely going to be important to the game. Let me see here. Kill this guy. Bang. 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 But yeah, I wanted to make this like a Western game. So, you know, I'm out in the desert, and I obviously have not finished the map. This takes such a long time to do. Because if you want to come over here, this is an area that I actually did do yet. So you can kind of see what terrain we're working with here. So we got some grass, we got little rocks scattered around, got different kinds of sand. Let's see here, we got nice hills everywhere. Kind of shake up the terrain. Let's see here. I also added these really tall plateaus with like canyons going between them. Like over there, there's one. I haven't added any more of them yet. There's some other plateaus over there. Yeah, the guns they're very fun to shoot. I could see this being very fun in like a PvP, you know, open world sort of thing. I also wanted to add melee weapons as well. Actually, first, you might be wondering how this even works. Like, how can you even do something like this? Well, Roblox has this thing called like inverse kinematics or whatever. I kind of did a little bit of reading on it, and I figured out how to use it. But basically, your arm gets pointed in the direction of wherever like your mouse cursor is. And it is really neat. Pretty much everything in this game uses inverse kinematics, or I actually have it animated using like joints and motors. Like those skeletons over there, it's a completely custom rig that I made. So there's like no normal humanoid in there. It's just parts attached to joints. That's all it is. So that makes them very destructible, very fun to play with. Let's see. Try to shoot his foot off. Yeah. Here, guy shot his leg off. Now he's gonna try and walk without his leg. He's not gonna do very well. Pew pew. Let's see. Yeah, and how these guys work is that if they see you, they'll just walk towards you. Their legs are actually moving them forward. Like, I made them move in a realistic enough way where their legs actually move them forward. But each limb has its own amount of health. So like the leg has like about 30 health or something. And the enemy has a total health. So if I shoot his other leg, or if I just shoot a part of it, he'll lose enough total health to where he'll just die instantly. I also made it so that there's like certain parts of them so that like if those parts die, it'll die instantly. So like if I shoot his head, he's dead. You know, he can't survive that. I also been working on like part destruction as well. So let's just spawn in a thing that I built here. Let me see here. Let me see, can this gun do it? Okay, that one can do it. Okay. So yeah, I made it so that whenever you shoot something that's like anchored, it'll make a bullet hole. That's only though if the gun has like enough power. So like this gun is strong enough to make bullet holes. But basically this creates like a union out of like an invisible cube, and then it like does like an intersection thing, so you have like a little piece that breaks off. So it's pretty neat. I have explosions coded, so eventually when I add explosive weapons, that'll be ready right away. Yeah, you've probably seen the building system I've made. It's pretty extensive. There's a lot of really cool stuff you can do with it. Here, let me just, yeah, I'll fix that later. That's just because of the destruction thing. Let me see, like this here, I have wiring in the game that you can do. So this is an adder circuit, actually adds binary digits together. You can turn it on and off with switches, and it does cool stuff. It's basically, if you've ever played Minecraft, it's just like redstone. Like here, I have a larger circuit that I made, which this can add, let me see. If those are 16-bit numbers, I can add them together. So like if we do, let's see, I'm trying to remember binary. I think this is 3. And then if I add 1, that should be 4. And then, yep, it turned off both of them to give you 4. So yeah, this is a very, very fun circuit to play with. Pretty easy to make. It just took a little bit, as you can see from the extensive amount of wiring I had to do. You can also make, you can make forts like this too and stuff. Pretty neat. I'm not sure, you know, I'll probably leave this in the game just because being able to build is like super cool. Instead of just being locked to like whatever is in the game already, building your own structure. Like you could build like a roleplay house, you could build like a little castle, you could build a fort like this. I plan on adding more wiring and like placeable like guns and stuff. I definitely want to do stuff like that. That'd be really cool. Let me see here. Ah, so much smoke. Oh yeah, I also want to show you guys the different races. So I want to add races to the game they can pick that's kind of like character customization, but like not really though. But I only have 3 in so far. 3 that made the most sense to add. So you have like a human, just like a normal human. I mean, I guess it's a magic human though. He could use magic, so he's like a sorcerer. They have different perks, each of these do. This one makes it so you have reduced mana cost, and when you're above half of your capacity, it recharges faster. So that's a good perk. This one here gains 50% increased weapon damage and some cool gun effects as well. And this one here actually gives you invisible armor. So here, let's watch this one. So, yeah, you're able to see it for a second when I dropped in. So this guy, he has a gun. The gun actually works with the armor. So he should be able to shoot at me. And yeah, you could see the bullets are deflecting onto the armor. Get off me. And I made it so that as the armor becomes damaged, you can actually see it. Oh, I'm getting hit by dogs. You can actually see the armor, though. Oh my goodness. There's so many enemies. There you go. But yeah, I was originally gonna use that armor for, like, I was gonna make power armor for, like, my apocalyptic game, but, I mean, we changed plans, you know. So, an angel armor, I mean, that certainly fits the character, that perk. Let's see here, let's kill these guys. There we go. Dang dogs. Get off me, dogs. Huh. I killed all of them at once. Oh yeah, and then we also have human as well. Also, all the different races, their magic is like different colors. So the humans, it's like a very, very light blue, closer to just white. The angels, it was the same color as the halo. And when I was playing as a demon earlier, it was just like a fiery orange color, and it had smoke. But yeah, the Western vibes though, these guns, they're actually volcanic pistols, which were a type of lever action repeater pistol. So, I mean, this being a spammy repeater definitely fits well. Let me see. I was going to add wands too to the game. Not a whole lot, just a few though. And those were going to have like your normal spells, like a fireball that could like home in on enemies. I could certainly add that homing spells. And definitely adding some kind of like a roll or a dodge function. So like if I would probably bind it to R with how the keys are set up. So, you know, I could run to the side and press R, and I could either do like a dash to the right or to the left, a little dash to the left, or I could do like a rolling animation. You know, anything would really work. And maybe like a little stamina bar above the mana bar, you know, that sort of deal. And I also, since the armor system works how it does, I can actually make it so you could have like a tool in your offhand along with your gun, and in that other hand you could have like a shield. Like you could essentially have like a riot shield, or you could have like a little buckler or something, and then you could pair that with a sword, you know, and chase someone down that's shooting at you with a gun. Like, that would be awesome, wouldn't it, right? Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, the shooting, it feels very smooth for sure. It's very, very smooth. I like it. It feels great when I use it. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in this. I also wanted to add crap, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah. I could also like post like tutorials on like how I'm doing this stuff. Like kinematics, it's been out for like a year or two, but if anybody needs help trying to like figure out how to use kinematics, certainly I could probably maybe help, maybe tell you how to do it. There's a lot of stuff though in this entire thing right here, starting from here all the way to this is the entire building system. It is a lot. That took me the longest time to do. Yeah, I mean, hold on, let me see here. Are we good? Yeah, this thing is still. But yeah, though, this game, oops, don't want that. This game, I wanted to make it about like a Western themed, killing undead, killing demons, killing evil that is like infiltrating the world. Like I kind of wanted to make a story in the game, but basically your character has free will though, so I mean you're not locked to a campaign or anything. You can just do whatever you want. And probably make it so like you start out in like a town, and maybe the town like gets attacked and you gotta like protect it from like skeletons and like zombies that are coming out of the ground. And then that could be like kind of like a beginner thing. And then like later on in the story you come to find out that there's like this like very like powerful demon or something that's trying to like invade Earth or something, and then you can try and like fight the monsters or whatever that they create with like your friends, or you could just hang out in towns and like duel each other, or you can actually build stuff and then you can like add to the towns, like that sort of thing, or you could role play, or you could run around on a horse, and I could add like a currency in the game where you can buy all kinds of guns. You can buy shotguns, you can buy Peter pistols, you can buy like this big iron 6-shooter, Like I could add all kinds of cool stuff. And it would probably be a really fun game, honestly. In all honesty, Yeah. Here, let me toggle some stuff on that I had for those horses, because I'm not sure what I want to do with the horses though. If I want them to be like all like glowy and stuff and like magical looking, or if I just want it to just be a normal horse that you ride around. So like here, if I do this, and then horse is binded to H right now, so if I just press H, it'll put me on a horse. I'm not sure whether I want the horse to be glowy and like magical, or if I want it to just be like a normal horse. I'm not exactly sure what I want, but either way, the horses are still pretty cool. But yeah, I've been working on this game like every other day since like I mean not when I was trying to make it a wizard game, but like let me see. I created this game 313, but I was originally using this as a testing game though. I didn't actually start on the game until like maybe a month and a half ago. And this wasn't even a wizard game at first. It was going to be like a Terminator game. Yeah, that's kind of what the robots look like. I did make a group for it, but I gotta rename the group again though, because a wizard magic game isn't gonna be. It's not gonna be this. So I might just detach this from the game, to be honest with you. Because it's not very great. It's not great at all. I'll probably just use it for like ranking or something, giving people admin in my game. I do have a Discord server for it, but I probably won't even use that. I'm probably just going to use the Poachers Discord server that I've made and change this to be more of like just a general YouTube Discord group instead of it being made for a specific game. And then I can just kind of operate and control everything from there, just so it's just easier. Because I keep making Discord servers and then I don't freaking use them, and then I gotta like delete them after I made them, and then yeah, it sucks. But yeah, later today I'll probably change the Poachers server to like Labs YouTube Discord server or something like that. I don't know. After I make this video though, or after I'm done with this stream, then you'll know.
Then you'll know what I make it, because I'll change it right away. Let's see. Here, let's do... Let's go over to this thing. Spawn one of these guys here. Hold on, me. Anchored him just in time. Yeah, if you really want to get a close look at him, this is what the little fella looks like here. He's real friendly. But I found this very nice skeleton mesh, and then I rigged it up using the robot skeleton that I already made. And then I flipped the legs around so that they bend like a person's does. And this is a very, very nice, simple model, actually, for like an undead skeleton. And he has like these green, glowing, fiery eyes right up in there. And he's got this like fire inside of his chest. And when you kill him, you already saw it earlier, a little black soul comes flying out. That's the evil guy that was inside of him. Not good. Yeah, he's just gonna stay there until he disappears. Let me see. Little windmill over, you saw that before. Let me see. I also have flying enemies in the game, but that was like from the robots though. So like I have this gunship thing, but yeah. This cannon staff is very powerful. I'll probably have like a flying enemy in the game that's for like a dragon or something. I really, really want to add a dragon to the game. That would be awesome. And maybe like some like demon bats or like these like giant freaking birds that like attack you or something. That would be awesome. Let me see. I also... Yeah. I also want to add like different races too, apart from the ones that I already added, but I'm not really sure. I did have an idea for like a specter or like a ghost that can like walk between dimensions. I also had another one where it would have been like a witch or whatever, where it'll actually curse enemies like when you shoot them. So like if you shoot a player, it'll curse them with like damage or like slowness or something, you know, just like something to like screw with them. And definitely like a vampire race where if you shoot someone with your gun, it'll steal a little bit of their health that you took away. That would definitely be nice. Yeah. There's certainly so much I could do with this game. There is a lot of room. Oh, someone commented here, can you add wings for the horse? Maybe. I thought about making the horses fly, but I wasn't really sure how that would work balance-wise, if it would be too unbalanced for like a new player that doesn't have a flying horse. But certainly I did consider making like a Pegasus though. I'm just not sure how balanced it's gonna be. I would probably have to test it out. Ghost Rider, I was actually thinking about that before I made it horses. I was wondering if I should make like a flaming motorcycle or something, because I already had a motorcycle in the game before I made it like magic. And I feel like the horse just works better for the Western vibes though. The Discord, no, it doesn't have a mod bot. I don't mess with bots too much. They get a little complicated. Excuse me. Let's see, what else do I need to show? There's just some gun meshes over there I was probably gonna use, but I gotta pick through them, you know? See which ones I want. Get away from me, demon dogs. These are robot dogs, actually. Robots. Get away from me. Let's see here. Let me see. Die! You're never meant for this game. Die! Freaking robot. Yeah, hold on. Let's fly over here. I was gonna show you. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Alright, there we go. Let's see here. Yeah, some of these guns, some of these meshes were cool. Like these, I probably won't use these at all. I might use it. I might find a neat idea for these, but I'm not too sure. Definitely gonna make this like a primary weapon you can use. This looks like a lever action rifle, so I'll probably make it kind of like the repeater pistol, but a primary, so it's gonna be stronger, and its rifle will be slower, you know, that sort of deal. We got different kinds of revolvers here. This one looks like this one's like a break open, and then you kind of load it from the top. So that one I can make it like a faster revolver. This one kind of looks like just like your standard normal. I got like a pipe gun here. I might use it. I'm not too sure about it still. I also want to add a freaking musket to the game too, just for funsies. I also want to add this like little short shotgun here as a primary. That would be freaking awesome. A one-handed shotgun that's lever action. Not sure if you've ever seen one of these before, but they're pretty cool shotguns. Spas 12, definitely. And your M1911, you gotta have one of those. I'm not really sure if I want to use this still. I don't know. This, I was originally going to have this as like a mounted machine gun, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. This I'll definitely add to the game. That one is like a semi-automatic pistol or automatic, I don't remember. But yeah, there's a few gun models there. Oh yeah, like map-wise, I also want to point out a couple things. I don't want this to all be desert, but I want maybe like half of it to be desert. I want this to look like the Nevada desert in United States. If you've ever seen it before, it is a very freaking hot place. It gets so hot there. And it is a very rugged, dirty, sandy terrain. It has rocks everywhere. There's cactus, little dead trees all over the place, bushes. I want to capture that. I want to capture that in this game. And I also want to add like dry grassy areas, like maybe this could all be desert right here, and then it kind of leads into this plateau, and then around the plateau there could be grass, you know, because there's maybe like water somewhere, like a little lake or a pond or something. And I definitely want to add more detail to this canyon. I don't want to just be like just a giant blob. I want to put like grooves into it going up the sides, so you could probably like ride your horse up the sides. You could like chase people through the canyons on horses, and you can shoot at them while you're doing it. Let's see. Also, probably add a way to like get up here, obviously, and then you can probably shoot like some kind of high powered rifle from up here at people as they're coming past, and just kind of go blam. Let's see here. These plateaus, actually, I'll get you a closer look of these plateaus. Yeah, they're not too bad. Didn't take me long to make these. Just gotta find the right textures, and then everything works out just fine. See, we got these ones here. Not too bad. But yeah, add a few of these out inside of like a rocky desert, like over there that I made. Could certainly be pretty decent of a map. And then I could probably add like some rocky mountains as well that you can ride around in. Just like maybe make it this high up in the air, about as tall as those plateaus over there. And it's just really like rocky and stuff. It's really hard to like run through there. A lot of spots where you could like snipe from, where there's cover everywhere. Maybe I'll add like a town next to it, that sort of thing, so you can kind of overlook it. But I have a lot of ideas. I want an experience kind of like Wild West, but not like the grindy part. Like that's just, it's terrible. That grind is terrible. And and I don't want really like toxic PvP. I want it to just kind of just really hit the spot of like good sportsmanship in PvP. Like I think the way that PvP sometimes in games is set up, it just kind of sets itself to be toxic. Like, if you can zigzag back and forth and then flick your mouse at someone like really quick and kill them, I feel like that leaves it up to become a toxic environment for PvP. But if you're kind of limited to like if you're limited to like the weight of your weapon, I can actually like code like weapon weight so that this cursor actually drags more depending on how heavy the weapon is. Kind of like Helldivers, if you've ever played it before. That's where I got the inspiration for this aiming system from. If you do that, like I feel like that just takes away of like potential toxicity, because then people are gonna learn that like it's not really like how good you are, it's just kind of like what stuff you're actually using. And I don't want the game to be toxic, because that just freaking sucks. It takes away from the game. And I don't want it to be overly grindy either. Like you're playing for like freaking months just to get like this really cool gun. No, I'm making that available in like just like a few days, bro. That ain't happening. You ain't grinding months for a single item. No. But I want to add a lot of variation though, is what I want. Lots and lots of variation. I want to have at least like 12 different races you can pick by the time I'm done with this game. I want there to be like maybe like 24 guns you could choose from and like purchase in game using like in-game currency. Like I can make freaking undead drop like gold or something, and then just something dumb like that, and then you could buy weapons. Yeah. But if anybody's watching this, like video later on, I'm probably not. I already lost track of thought because I was in the middle of reading these comments here when I was saying that. Doing good. Keep going. Thanks. You love your content. Thank you. This is like a Western game. It's not like West like normal guns. It's more about like Magic West. So you could kind of say it's Wizard West, but more focused on the guns because you have magic guns, obviously. and I want to make it about fighting like the forces of the underworld. So like I might do like a storyline where there's like this really powerful demon that tries to invade Earth, and you got to kill his minions in order to, like, you know, that sort of thing. uh yeah, and like there's like different races you could pick too. Hold on, I don't know if you saw that part of the video, but let's see. This is like a main menu thing I'm gonna do in the future. I haven't added any like graphic to it yet, but character, there's like I want to add character selection in here. I only put 3 in just for like just to get like the necessities in. So if you have a human, that's like your basic human sorcerer, reduced mana cost for weapons, and higher regen above 50% capacity. All of these have different perks and stuff. The demon, it has like all these have descriptions too. I just made them up. This one, it gives you like differently colored weapons. So you get like some fire smoke. You get 50% increased weapon damage though, because your magic is based on a very powerful source. Angels, I kind of based it off of like they're kind of sent from heaven to like kind of defend Earth from the demons or whatever. So they have the holy authority. They were given armor to protect them, to help protect people, that sort of thing. So here, let's become an angel. There you go. You can see the armor right there. Hold on. Let's do players. No, it's not parented to character. Where is the armor limbs? There we go. Yeah, this originally was gonna be some kind of a power armor system that I was working on. See, now you can see the invisible armor now that I highlighted it. It doesn't have a helmet. There is no helmet. I figured a helmet would probably be a little too OP, because if you're like completely protected all the way around and you're doing PvP, a helmet is gonna be overpowered, because that would just block everything. You wouldn't be able to kill this person. But the armor, it only blocks bullets so far. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to do melee. I want to do untouched events. So like if your sword like touches something, it does damage to it. I want to do that, but then that doesn't work with armor though. So I'm thinking maybe I have to do raycast, like how I do the bullets, and that might work. I'm not too sure. It might not. But I really, really want to add melee weapons. I want to add like magical swords, like not really like a sword, but I want to make it like a sword that you conjure out of like pure energy, almost like a lightsaber, but it's shaped like a sword though. If you get what I mean. It definitely could make something really cool out of that. And I definitely want to add shields that you can like hold in your hand as well, like along with your gun or possibly a melee weapon to aid you in PvP or PvE. there's just so much stuff I can add, and I'm doing all of this on my own. It's gonna take me like, in order to finish this game, I'm gonna say the time frame is gonna be another 2 or 3 months, and it's not even gonna have all the content either. Like it's gonna be halfway done, but I'm gonna release it and do advertising and all that other fun stuff in about 2 months. But for now, though, I want to put it out there that I am making this so that people know about it and they have a new game to look forward to, especially people that really like Wizard West, because I really like it too. It was such a fun game. But then they stopped adding stuff. The developer wasn't present anymore, and he was just gone. Like I'm in the Discord server and I'm in the private lounge because I was a very early player. I got like tester or something, you know, that sort of thing. So I can actually see when Ed says stuff in that private channel, and he's been gone for like a month and a half, or he's never present. He just left. He disappeared. But I already discussed it in a previous video, though, about how he does things, and it's not gonna be worth playing Wizard West because you're gonna get like a spell every maybe 4 months when there's like a holiday like Christmas or Halloween. Maybe you'll get like a Thanksgiving turkey spell, like you just summon a cooked turkey, that sort of thing. I mean, his old, really, really old wizard game called Wizard Life. I used to play that so much. And you know what this guy does? He makes the game in what is it? In October 2017. His last announcement to his entire community was like 20 something days after he freaking released it. That was his last message to his community. And you know what this guy did? He abandoned the game for 5 years. And then he added snow and gave us a spell that summoned a freaking present. That's all it was. It was like a slap in the face for every single old player that stayed in his game for years. And he's got the nerve to do it all over again. Yeah, that's absolutely amazing. Yeah, I just wanted to say that because that's like something that bothered me for like a really long time. Because that game was like my freaking childhood. Like on Roblox, I started playing when I was like freaking 10 years old, and that was what I played, Wizard Life. Even if I just started out on my phone, it was still really fun. And ever since then, I always wanted to make my own wizard game and run it and actually stay in touch with everybody that plays it, like that's just like the coolest freaking thing ever, And I just want to make a place that's my own creative process put out in a way where other people can play and enjoy it. Like it's just so freaking awesome. But it took me years to learn how to do this. Oh man. Pew pew pew. Hold on. I gotta wait for my mana to recharge. Hold on. Pew 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 pew. I also did add like a first person kind of view as well. It is a little bit funky, but I mean it's not too bad. It's really not too bad at all. I'm not really thinking about adding ADS though, like aiming down sights. I'm not thinking about doing that. I don't think it's gonna be a decent thing to do. I feel like this like aiming reticle that I have set up works pretty well. Oh man. Oh, I almost gonna burp for a second. Yeah, the aiming reticle though. This is actually like super cool. It's actually not that complicated to make this. It's actually pretty simple. But it feels great though. It feels so much better than just being mouse cursor, middle of the screen, crosshair. It's so much better than that. It feels freaking smooth. I mean, it probably wouldn't help you in fast-paced PvP because that cursor has a little bit of drag to it, and it kind of overshoots where you're aiming sometimes, especially if it's like really heavy. Here, let me modify the Oh, there's so much stuff. There's just so much stuff. Okay, let me see. Wait, smooth time. Yeah, there we go. Let me see. Smooth time. Uh, yeah, so basically all I have to change is this number, and then I can simulate a weapon being heavier. It should work. I think it'll work. Hold on. Stop lagging. Stop lagging. Come on. Yeah, see, now it has like visibly way more drag on it when you turn. Here, hold on. Let me just edit the thing. See, I think it's in. No, that's where the attachments are. It goes in here. Oh my goodness. So if I change it to like 0.5, that's gonna be really slow. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh, I get it. Okay, hold on. I have to change another thing too. Because the actual, like, mouse thing, it's faster than the arms. See it? It's like... I have to make it match the speed of the arms. That makes sense. That's funny, though. But yeah, let me change it in here. Yeah, it uses lerp. Lerp. It's such a weird word. I think if I just add another 0, it should make the cursor a lot slower now. Okay, stop lagging. Yeah, see, there we go. That actually changed the speed of the arms and the cursor. Okay. So yeah, if I want to simulate like a heavier weapon, all I have to do is just change that number. And then we could have like a heavy weapon. Like this staff, I could give this a weight value, and then I can actually change how fast that cursor moves for this weapon versus these pistols. Like these pistols would aim like really freaking fast. Because, well, they're obviously way lighter than that massive cannon I'm holding. Yeah, there's a lot of code, but it's completely procedural though. Like this controls the entirety of the arms, or not that part, but all of this, all of it. That controls how the arms like are animated and stuff. So it's really cool. I don't have to actually make animation frames for it. It just points where I need it to. Let me see. Yeah, get that out of here. Yeah. If you guys got any ideas for the game though, you can tell me, and I'll look at everything. And if I feel like that it's like a good idea, I'll certainly add it to the game. Like if you got ideas for character races or how I should make the horses, if I should make them like more realistic and normal, like a living horse, or if I should make it like a magical horse, or what kinds of guns I should add, what kinds of enemies I should add, what I should do with the map, like if I should add like a hill that kind of looks like this, or like some grass, or like sand dunes, or like whatever, Like if you guys got any ideas, I would absolutely love to hear them. Because I will certainly take advice from my community if I am able to build one. This is fun though, being able to destroy stuff. Pew, pew. Yeah. I mean, this is like one of my favorite things though, the destruction system that I made. I took me days to like bug fix this because it was crazy. Like the freaking union system is like really slow and it's so finicky that like if you get a single thing wrong, it's not gonna work. And it gives you like an error where you can't find any information about the error online at all. It's great. Uh Let me see. Oh yeah. I don't know. Here, I'll show off the building system a little bit more because it's actually pretty cool. Let me see here. So if I press B, this pulls up the plot menu. And well, on your left side here, this is all my saves. And in order to save a build, you just type in a name and then you press save. And then it'll create a save. Oh, it's because I don't have a plot made, that's why. I was trying to save nothing. Okay, let's see, it should work if I... Yep, there we go. See, now that save is in here. That will always be in there until I delete it. There we go. And for simplicity's sake, to make your lives easier, I made it so you don't have to actually type in your save. You just click on it and types it in for you. But anyways, though, so we have a plot made. And let's see, it's just... I want to see if I can add like some kind of a visualizer when like you leave this menu in order to like see it, because like the boundaries are kind of hard to tell. But in order to place blocks, you got to toggle on place, and then you just kind of click. I'm definitely gonna add a visualizer for like the cube too before you place it on the ground as well. Yeah, and you turn off place to stop placing stuff. If you want to delete things, you just turn on delete, and then you can click on stuff. There is handles. It took me a while to make this when I did, but it's certainly awesome. Makes the building system so much better. It's basically like F3X if you've ever used those building tools before. There's games that have them in it. And it has rotating, you get scaling, you know, that sort of thing. But yeah, you just press R to like switch between them. Let's see. And let's see, let's change the color of it. Let's change it to like a green color. Ooh, make that like a little bit friendlier on the eyes. There we go. So you got a green pole, and then we can make it whatever material we want. Like a green brick pole, or you can have wood or wood planks. I also made it so you could duplicate the part as well. This makes it so you could just copy something, you just make another one, and another one, and another one. And I also made this, which is really freaking cool. You see, that should be how it works. And then all I gotta do is make sure I have one of them selected inside of that group, and then I can duplicate it. Boom. There's more of them now. See? And then if I press Control, it clears it. You have to hold Shift while selecting it, because there was like a thing that was going on where you couldn't select a part, but then it would have like the drag selector, and it was just really wonky. So I made it so you just have to hold Shift while you're selecting things, just to prevent any kind of bugs or anything that could arise that were very difficult to patch. We also have copy part color. So if I change the color wheel to something else, see, and I recolor that, then I copy this color. Oh, stupid Adonis is in the way. There we go. Okay. So if I click copy, it actually changed this button to that color. And then now it's that color. We also have different types of blocks too. So we have doors, lamps, spotlights, normal part. wire, switch, or logic gate and logic gate. Not, XOR, smoke, fire, one-way gate, and LCD screens. So basically how those work is if you have something selected, you can convert it into a different kind of object. It's like a door. I just turned this thing into a door. Proximity prompt door, not too special, just a door. We can also turn it into a lamp. So this is actually giving off light. It's not easy to see it, but it actually is though. Let me see here. If I duplicate it, you'll see it. See, it's getting brighter. Let me see. There we go. But yeah, I also made it so you can like change the color of the light as well. So if you recolor an object, you have to turn it into something else and then turn it back into a lamp again. And the lamp color will be whatever color the part is. So you can have a purple light, you can have a green light, blue light, blah, blah, blah. There's also spotlights too. Basically just kind of just makes a light come out of it like over there, you know. Normal part. We have a switch. That turns it black so you can see whether it's on or not. Right now it's on, right now it's off. And if I turn this into a wire, let me see, where's wire at? There you go. It'll turn red to show that it is not powered on. Let me make it look more like a wire of some sort. There you go. And then if I make it overlap with this, it'll turn that wire on. And then any amount of wires that you attach to it afterwards, they will turn on as well. So it'll actually carry the power through it. You can build very complex circuits. Oh, get off my screen. Okay, there we go. I gotta kill these guys now. They're invading my privacy. Oh, get away from me. Oh, man. Oh, man, now there's skeletons. Now that guy's shooting at me? Man. Hold on, did I ever change my cursor sensitivity? 0.08. No, it just feels slow. Oh, no, I gotta wait for my mana to recharge. Oh, get away from me. Get away from me, guy. I'm getting harassed by my own creations. Die. 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 There you go. I gotta get these demon dogs out of here now. Jeez. Those guys are tricky. You gotta, like, climb on top of something in order to kill them. Otherwise, they'll get you. What the heck? Oh, get away from me. There you go. You can't get me up here now. Let me see. Bye-bye, dogs. You're stuck. Oh. Oh, yeah, I also forgot to mention these guys have pathfinding as well. They don't just walk straight towards you if they're behind a wall. They'll actually figure out their way around the wall. Let me see. Kill this guy. He can go. Don't need him. Alright, back to building. Oh, there's more of them. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, but yeah, I was trying to show you with this wire here. I mean, you did see with my 16-bit calculator that I showed off earlier that it does, in fact, work properly. We also have different logic gates. Here, let me turn this to a logic gate. There we go. Okay, so this is an AND logic gate. Let me see, I'm trying to remember which way is which. Okay, yep, so the two white sides are both the inputs. So this side and this side. And then this gray side is the output. So if I actually attach a wire into the side of it and turn it on, and then get another one and turn this on, the wire that sticks out of this side will turn on. Oh my goodness, I gotta kill these guys now. There we go. Lit him up. There's so many skeletons. These guys are funky. Pew. Pew. Pew, pew. Dead skeleton. Pew, pew. Oh no, die. You must die. I'm always out of mana. It sucks being the demon race because your mana doesn't recharge really fast. That's why the human one is probably one of the best ones, but I really like the fire though. It looks awesome. Let me see here. Yeah, so this is our AND gate. Let me see, what else do we got? We also have LCD, which, let's see. That gray side is the input face, which the wire has to be coming in from this side in order to turn it on. Here, let's do... Turn that into a switch. Let's see, it should. Yep, there we go. See, this will light up. And you could use this as like a display. So like you could make like a computer monitor. And you can have a bunch of wires going into the back of it. And you can light up different pixels. Simple as that. I want to make it so you can make these different colors, but I'm not really sure how I'm going to do it though. I'm not. That might be something I add in the future. What I'll probably do is I'll probably add like green, or no, I'll let you be able to change the color of these. So then you could actually make like RGB diodes. I'll probably do that. And then, like, wiring is pretty cool. I really like the wiring. You can, I tried actually making like a computer in this game, like an actual working like 8-bit computer. And I was going to have that as like part of the game trailer. But I was like, man, computer science sucks. It's so hard. But it's certainly possible. Everything in this game, with the wiring, you can build an actual working computer. Yes, you can. You can. It is possible. Everything needed is here. Let me see it. What do I plan on calling it? I'm not really sure what I'm gonna name the game. I possibly might name it. Oh, I'm not sure. I don't know what I'm gonna name it. That's certainly important though, because I can't leave it as Directive 147. That's what this binary stands for, by the way. It stands for 147. But yeah, I'm definitely not going to leave it as Directive 147. It's got to be named something original, something that means magical, you know. But then something that also means like fighting off demons of the underworld too. Die! Die, demon dog! Get away from me! Get away from me! He keeps coming around. He's pathfinding. He says, I will go this way, and I will get you. Get away from me! I got no ammo. There we go. Whoa. Green skeletons. Yeah, this guy, he's a robot from like when I was originally making like a Terminator game. He's gonna get removed from the game soon. I I just haven't done it yet. I want to turn him into like a different enemy. Like I want to make like a skeleton captain because he was a robot captain. And what he actually does is he summons reinforcements. And currently I have it scripted in the game where like a dropship will actually come from the horizon like over there and drop off robots, but that's gonna get removed. What I'm gonna do is I'll make it so like he's like a mage or something, like an undead wizard. And what he's gonna do is he's gonna summon more skeletons out of the ground. That's probably what I'm gonna have him do, so that he kind of fits with these guys. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention, I also have like bullet penetration too. So basically how the bullet penetration works is that all these destructible objects that are like part of characters or part of vehicles or part of structures, whatever, if it has a health bar and the health bar on the item is lower than the total damage of the bullet will actually go through that object, deal the remaining amount of damage to it, and then that little bit of carryover is how much damage the bullet still does. So if you have a bullet that does 60 damage and you're shooting it at a bone that has 50 health, the bullet goes through the bone, and then whatever that bullet hits next does 10 damage, and it's gone. Simple as that. So basically what I can do is I can add like a high-powered freaking sniper rifle or something, you know, that does like 200 damage, and you can shoot through like 5 skeletons at once with it. Like, that would be cool, right? That would be freaking awesome. And for like character or like player armor or character armor, that has the same penetration scheme as well. So like if there's like an angel wearing angel armor, all the little pieces on it have like 80 or something health. So if you have a gun that does 180 damage, it's going to go through the armor and still kill the player. Which I'm definitely going to add guns that do that much damage, because I want everything in this game to be OP and just feel like absolute power. I want to make everything feel powerful. Ooh. There we go. Like, I want to make all the guns just seem like freaking magical hand cannons. Like, these things, I mean, I would call these the pea shooters. Like, these are probably going to be the weakest pistols in the game. I'm going to be completely honest. Everything else is going to be stronger than these. Like, these are just weak because they're like little repeaters. That's it. They're just fast. Like, I'm going to add like this big old long iron 6-shooter, and it's going to do like 80, 90 damage per bullet, but it's going to use a lot of mana to shoot it. And it's gonna be freaking nasty, and it's gonna sound awesome. That's what I'm gonna do. I also want to add different kinds of guns that fire projectiles a little bit differently too. Like the generalized magical bullet, I mean, it's pretty neat. It is pretty neat. It looks good, it feels good, and it sounds cool. But I also want to add laser beams. A gun that shoots lasers. That would be awesome. A gun that shoots an exploding ball out of it would be awesome too. Like I could add so many different things. I could add like a slow-moving ball that like freaking shoots like lightning out of it as it's traveling. I actually did have like a rifle in the game that shot lightning out of it, and I actually scripted the projectiles to behave like electricity, where they would actually be attracted to stuff that they would fly past. So I could do some really cool lightning stuff, and then combine that with like the different race abilities. You could have fire lightning if you're playing as a demon. That's pretty freaking awesome. Fire lightning? Like Plants vs. Zombie reference. Plants vs. Oh, yeah, making them come out of the ground. Yeah, you probably said that when I was saying that earlier. Uh, yeah, I mean, maybe. Maybe. I got so many ideas, though, for this game. And I probably won't even be able to implement half of them just because it's going to take so much time to do it. But yeah, let's see. I'm probably gonna make like more videos on this game, like showing my progress. Maybe like once a week, probably. That'll probably be like my time frame. Because I mean, every day that wouldn't be great because I'm not gonna get that far every day. There wouldn't be much to show off. But yeah, I'm gonna rebrand the Discord server from Poachers to whatever I decide to name it. It'll probably be YouTube channel oriented, or maybe I'll make it specifically for that game, but I'll probably make it just a YouTube channel server to where I communicate to my audience from. And I'll definitely post these videos on there from now on, like these streams where I show off my Magic game, or if I'm making a video on the Magic game, I'll post them in there so that if anybody is in there, they'll join it, you know. And I'll keep including the server link as well so more people can join. And also if you know people that play Wizard West, share this game with them. You know, let them know that, hey, this new game's gonna be coming out in a few months and it looks like it's gonna be pretty good. Say when it comes out, you want to try it with me, you know? Just like kind of let your friends know. It'd be worth it. It'd be worth it. I'm gonna really put the time and the effort into this. I have been, and it has been a long stretch. But I'm like halfway through it now. I have the base for the enemies done. I have the guns combat system done. I have the horses, they're in the works, but there isn't much left to do on them. I just got to figure out how I want them to look. Basically, all I got to do is I got to add a shop system where you can buy more guns and upgrade your crap or whatever. Maybe like purchase races or whatever. Maybe I'll make them all free. I don't know how I'm going to do that yet. Definitely add like structures, finish the map, of course. That is a needed right there. That's a necessity. What do you plan to call? I don't know what to call the game. I don't know what to call it. I have no idea what to name this. Like, when I try to name my games, it doesn't come to my mind right away. It takes a while, and it's usually me running through like hundreds of names. Like, literally, like I'll run out of things that I can think of, and then I'll go to ChatGPT, describe like the entire game to it, and then I'll be like, give me a list of names that fits this. And then sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Like, if I go to create, I have all these games here that I made. This one, that 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 one, blah, 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 blah. Literally, all of these games, I'm not great at naming. I'm really not. This was like my last real game I made. And I mean, the name fits. But I mean, I'm just not great with names. And this name, I mean, it like it fits like the Terminator theme that I was originally going for, but I still don't really like it. Like, I'm just not great with naming things. I'll probably I'll take suggestions. Tell you that. I'll take suggestions in the Discord server with names, whimsical gunslingers. uh, I'm not sure. Uh, I'll, I don't know. But as I grow, like, people that are, like, watching this game in progress, what I'll do is, I'll take suggestions for names. Maybe I'll leave, like, a poll or something in the server. I don't know. But a name is definitely going to get made, even if it's not on stream. A name will be made eventually, and I gotta make sure that I pick the right one though. It's gotta be original name. You can't mix it with any other games because that would hurt making it trying to pop up against other ones. And it has to fit the vibes. It's got to fit the vibes. Like if the game doesn't fit the vibe, it is not gonna work. Like if I name this, uh, what is it, Goofy Wizards? If I name this game Goofy Wizards, it's gonna flop. Cause like this is like a serious game about like fighting like demons and stuff off the planet, and you're gonna name it Goofy Wizards. Like, come on, that just doesn't work. That just doesn't work. Mm. Yeah, I'll have to do something with that, but I don't know. I don't really know what else to show you guys. I mean, the only other thing I got is probably like, let me look through here. So we got starter character, blah blah blah, race. Oh man, ugh, tired. I don't know. I mean, there isn't much more to show with the building. You know, I kind of showed that off already. I don't know. Oh, excuse me. I'll, yeah, yeah. I got up way too early this morning. I couldn't sleep. And I just started working on the horse right away because I was like, might as well get that done. But yeah, I'll probably end the stream. But yeah, if before I go though, if anybody wants to join the Discord server for my YouTube channel / this scam, I'm gonna leave it in the description of this video. And it's probably on my YouTube channel already in my like about page or whatever the heck it's called. Yeah, definitely. Please share this with your friends though. Like I need people to know about this scam. Because if people don't know about it, it's going to be that much harder to get the ground running with it. Because the game is fun when you have other people in the server with you. Otherwise, you're just fighting enemies, and then, like, there's no social interaction. You get bored and you leave. Like, the game isn't that fun. But if we can get enough people interested in this, so then when the game is finally released, we could just have like a huge surge of players all at once, and then everybody can just have fun with each other, and everybody learns the game at the same time. Yeah, but yeah, next week I'll post like another progress stream. Yeah, I'll probably just stream it, not like a normal video. I'll just stream. Alrighty. Uh, peace out, man. That one sweet 3 artist.